What's the most amount of money you've made from selling life insurance in a month? We'll start with Moneybag Mads and then Steph.
13,000.
13,000.
Oh, mine was 16.
16,000. And what do you guys like spending your money on? A lot of the guys, they love cars. What are you guys passionate about?
I like saving a lot, so definitely saving, but a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
I'd say probably number one.
Yeah.
Just new things.
Clothes, new things.
Phones.
Phones. Okay.
Yeah.
The new iPhone should be coming out. It's always September. I always tell my sister that's definitely all. Like we always know. Like just know we always get new phones. You know what I mean? Always get new phones. What about you, Steph?
Definitely building up my closet.
Okay.
But at the same time, like I enjoy fitness. So
Yeah.
like, on the side, like I'll post content for fitness content. So like I'll get my clothes. I'll get all of that.
Are you like what's it? A shark? What's that?
Gymshark?
Are you a Gymshark girl?
No, I prefer like Alpha Lead navigation. But
Okay.
Gymshark is fire. Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go. Another episode of Strip Mall Paycheck Fridays, inspired by the TikTok haters that keep calling our office a strip mall. I feel like we got like 10 like crazy cars out in the parking lot now. So even though perceptionally, yes, it looks like we work in a strip mall, we bring in a lot of money. And I feel like we predominantly have a lot of dudes. And so we wanted to highlight some of our top female leaders. And today we've got Madison, Moneybag Mads, and we got Stephanie Rosales, who I have not come up with a nickname yet. Is there a nice nickname that people have come up with for you yet?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing as flow as like Moneybag Mad.
Moneybag Mad. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's start with real quick. How long have you both been selling life insurance?
Around a little bit under a year.
Little under a year?
4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months.
4 months pushing it.
Okay. 4 months, little under a year then. And then what has the overall experience been like for you guys?
I mean, I love it. I love the experience. I love the job. I just love everything about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're able to like kind of like describe the job to people, especially the women out there that are watching us like, bro.
Yeah.
Every time we see you guys post on social media, it's only dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Can girls make it there? What are your thoughts on like, what helps contribute to women making it versus why they don't make it?
I feel like what helps people make it is you actually have to put in the work. Like you can't just go home all the time. You got to actually be here and put in the work it requires to actually make the money.
Yeah.
So a lot of people I feel like just don't have the ability to do that and they just give up too easily.
Okay.
You just can't give up.
Yeah, I would definitely add on to that, especially like when you're new, like especially being a new agent, you kind of, like now I don't have to be here like a 9 to 5, like it's not a set schedule, like you had to be here like on your own terms, and I think that's where it just really defines if you're here consistently.
Yeah.
A lot of times rookie agents, like they'll come in. I remember when I first came in, I was only coming in for like 2-3 hours, like very, very little before I was coded because I was just checking out the area. But you see top dogs here, they're here from like 8 to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's like you get to choose your own schedule, but at the same time, it's like if you're not here and you don't take yourself accountable for it, it's like you won't get far anywhere. It's like from anywhere.
What's the most amount of money you've made from selling life insurance in a month? We'll start with Moneybag Mads and then Steph.
13,000.
13,000.
Oh, mine was 16.
16,000. And what do you guys like spending your money on? A lot of the guys, they love cars. What are you guys passionate about?
I like saving a lot, so definitely saving, but a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
I'd say probably number one. And just new things.
Clothes, new things.
Phones.
Phones. Okay.
Yeah.
The new iPhone should be coming out. It's always September. I always tell my sister that's definitely all. Like we always know. Like just know we always get new phones. You know what I mean? Always get new phones. What about you, Steph?
Definitely building up my closet.
Okay.
But at the same time, like I enjoy fitness. So
Yeah.
like on the side, like I'll post content for fitness content. So like I'll get my clothes. I'll get all of that.
Are you like what's it? A shark? What's that?
Gymshark?
Are you a Gymshark girl?
No, I prefer like Alpha Lead navigation. But Gymshark is fire. Yeah,
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
What about clothes wise? What are the brands you guys like? You guys Cartier, stuff like that, the jewelry?
Like Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Lulu.
Lulu.
Okay.
Everybody loves Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Justin's always at Lulu. I'm like, bro, that's where all the girls go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta wear suits like me. So let's go. So you guys like spending money on the clothes. What's the vision though? 5-10 years? Do you have that like that desire to like, man, I want to build this up go real hard so I can start a family, or are you like, I'm gonna just go hard forever and find a balance? Like, what are you guys like? What's your thoughts? I'm curious on that because I feel like in today's day and age, where there's not a lot of strong men, there's a weird dynamic in the household.
Yeah.
Where it's like I think the women are like in charge of the household. You know what I mean? I feel like over time now, I think women are making more money and they are more competent, more mature. They've always been more mature, but like, you know what I mean? Like they're just a stronger figure in the household as men have just become more feminine. So what are your guys' like, what's pulling you guys for your future vision? Like, is it family? Is it work? What you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I would say for future vision, definitely like I'm trying to be top dog. Like,
Yeah.
I hear it's a male-dominated field. Like a lot of females aren't really in the industry, so it's just to like see a female underdog, especially in this type of industry, is like insane. Like I'm trying to be like in your position.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Yeah.
like,
Take over.
building out, setting up my own branch, like because it all falls and rises with the leader, right? And I think you set a great example for like the business here, especially if you're having everybody set up.
Yeah.
The way like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, like that leads on and trickles on into their own. Their own individual teams, and then from them you're producing essentially what you want out of everybody else in the business. So I just think that's a dope thing to see. It's like, oh, you're like my prodigy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah,
I see that as like, oh, I'm trying to train people, I'm trying to teach people,
build a legacy.
Exactly. So it's like you just want to get so far up. It's like,
will you incorporate family into that, or do you think you'll just be legacy, and if family happens, family happens? Because I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm going all in on legacy, building, impacting, and getting this to $1 billion company as quickly as possible. And if family happens, family happens. But if it doesn't, and I'm like 40, 50, then it's like, all right, then I'll start looking. Like, okay, maybe I should have a family.
No, definitely, I would say family, like I would want my own family, like, because that's my personal mini-me. That's my own individual family, like, that I could take care of, like,
son or daughter?
Me. Either or.
Either or? Is there a preference? I'm like, for sure want a son.
Both.
Both?
One of each.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think one of one, yeah.
How would you guys try to raise what would you do to try to raise your sons so they're not like the guys of today's day and age? You know what I mean? I don't know if guys have always been like that. I'm a guy, so I know how guys operate, but I get worried because that's why I don't want a daughter, because I'm like, oh, no. My daughter brought me home. No. Go get my gun. You know what I mean? So what are your guys' thoughts on that? Like with raising your children, like you're having a son, you're having a daughter. Like, are there different things that you think like should be instilled in the young men that you think you do that it won't turn into like just some absolute player?
I would just raise them and make them very like respectful, and caring, and not be like a baby about everything. So I feel like a lot of people nowadays are very soft. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. So I'd raise my kid to not be soft.
Yes.
So
I like that.
That's what I would do.
I like that. And what about you for your future vision? Legacy, family, both?
I'd say both, because what I want to do by the time I'm 30, I want to have a family, and I feel like this job is going to be very good in terms of having kids in the future. Because a lot of people, they have to take time off work once they have a kid, but with this job, you have the ability to just work from home.
Yeah.
So you can make the same amount of money, you can raise your kid, watch them grow up, and not have to pay for a babysitter.
Yeah. And you're how old right now? 20?
20. Yep.
10 years from now. I mean, doing this thing 10 years, there's individuals that did this 10 years ago for 10 years and are making 5-10 grand a month. And I feel like they didn't have the virtual aspect of things. They had to go house to house, door to door. So it's like it's already multiplied in regard to the returns that we're making and the profitability and just where this thing is headed. It's going to be insane to see where you guys are at 10 years from now. The last question I think I have off the top of my head is, if you had to rank the cars of The Office.
Yo, we're about to get burned up.
Yeah, yes, I am 100%. I need this. I need this animosity. Rank the cars in our office. Let's do top 3.
All right, Mads, you go.
Top 3. Do I have to go in order, like 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, you can go 3, 2, 1.
Burn up either way.
Let me think. I think number 3 would be probably Justin.
Okay.
Number 2 would be probably Kevin.
Let's go.
And then number 1, Nate.
All right, I like that lineup.
That's a fire lineup.
Number 3 is Justin. He's got the number 3 car. Number 2 was Kevin, right?
Yep.
And then number 1 you had was Nate with the McLaren. What about you, Steph?
Okay, that's fire. I'm not even gonna lie. We'll start from top. I think Kev's whip is
hard.
crazy.
It's crazy.
I think it was insane because like I was like, I wanted that same car.
Yeah.
And I have it in my gallery, and I was like, dude, not to see it in real life.
That's
so
the car, right?
Just,
I got the car on my vision board right there.
That's like a personal preference of
Yeah.
mine. So definitely Kevin's top. Second, McLaren for sure.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much close, identical. The McLaren is just like a supercar, you know. That's like
Stupid.
what you see like online. And you're like, damn. But I get to see it on an everyday basis. So it's like, other people got it. I'm like, we work with somebody who got that. So.
Yeah.
But third, I don't know.
Let's go. Who?
I don't know who's third.
Who's got the third nicest car?
I would give it to Justin too.
Let's go. You heard it here. Justin, you got the third nicest car, loser. Number 2 we had for you was Kevin, but number 2 we had for you was Nate. Dog. Number 1 we had for you was Nate. Still a fire. That's, you know how girls say it. It's still. I'm not even gonna go there. That's what girls be telling me. You're still kind of tall. No, you ain't tall. You know what I mean? You ain't tall, dog. I'm rich though. Don't matter. So number 1, my sister's not gonna like that. She's like, you need Jesus. She needs Jesus. I be watching church and she doesn't. So
You were watching Andrew Tate. I came in and you had to forget
I did. Brandon told me to watch it. Have you watched the Andrew Tate How to Get Attention? It's like 38 minutes. It was really good. It was fire. He said, put all your money. He said, stop. You're not going to like this. He said, don't save. He said, spend all the money to get as much attention as possible because people will pay far more for attention than the compounding interest you would generate in savings. You know what I mean? So it's like if you had like a green card with like a bunch of smiley faces on it, you know what I mean? And it said hiring on it. It's like you'd get a bunch of attention. He said, go run a marathon in a banana suit or something. He said, do whatever it takes.
But you would agree that he could leave out some of his
He definitely should have left that out. Yeah, he started talking about. Yeah, he started saying the craziest thing ever while my sister was in here, and I was like, "Oh God, this is why I'm never having a daughter." You know what I mean? And so that was nuts. So, but number 1 was Kevin. Kevin, it's a tight race out here, dog. These were the 3 nicest cars in our office. These are our top dogs, our females out here crushing it. Madison said she's got 4 or 5 girls coming in.
Girls, I had 2 of them, but they
couldn't handle the
We're too
pressure.
soft.
Hey, listen, girls that are watching this right now, because I get a bunch of girls be liking everything, DMing, and be like, there's only dudes. What's wrong? And I'm like, listen, if they want to do this, where can they find you guys?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Where
Mine's
at?
just Madison Mayoral, my name.
Madison Mayoral. You might have to help with the Mayoral. The Madison should be easy.
Mayooral.
Mayooral. Stephanie?
Right, my tag for Instagram is going to be StephXV, so it's HHXV. It's a lot of fitness content, but I'm trying to like move that into.
Let's go. She's going to incorporate some insurance in there. So you got it here first, guys. Ladies, dudes, anybody that wants to sling some insurance. We're not going to reveal all our secrets, but I do have a secret gift for you if you do reach out and apply and we do hire you. Stay tuned, subscribe. Adversity Kings on YouTube. Windy City Tristan everywhere. We love and appreciate you. Let's go. No scrubs. Cue No Scrubs. Play the No Scrubs song. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Let's go.